You're watching Classic TV on Wayback Machine 1. Subscribe today.
Howdy! You're watching Wayback Machine 1, classic TV and movies. Subscribe today and enjoy the free entertainment right here.
You're watching Wayback Machine 1, classic TV.
With a bunch of little dinner-horn people. All right, now come on, ain't any gonna go fight old Tex, huh? Now who's gonna take on old Tex, huh? Which one is puny little old sheriff in this old town, eh?
That's right, I'm the sheriff.
Well, it wouldn't hardly be fair to me to fight you, you know.
Well, that's fine. Then suppose you come along with me.
Oh, now, just a minute, Sheriff. You can't take me in. Where'd you learn that, Sheriff?
I learned it in Texas. You people asked for a wide open town. You got one.
Sheriff, you're hurting my arm.
I talked to him yesterday, but he wouldn't listen to me, so it's up to you, Sam. You're his closest friend. He'll do it for you.
Oh, sure he will. I practically raised him from a pup. He knows that Helldorado Week's the best advertising Cochise County can get.
Well, it's great for the whole state. Why, people come here from all over the country.
Right.
Buggy, Mary.
Well, you call this a jail? I got a little old closet that's bigger than this.
Okay, come on. Sorry I kept you boys waiting. That Texas tornado just broke up your bar at the hotel, Ben.
Huh? Well, anybody hurt?
Nothing but your bank account.
Oh, well, I'm insured. Besides, it wouldn't be Helldorado Week if somebody didn't bust loose.
Sure. This way everybody gets a chance to blow off steam at the same time.
That's right. And the county pays for it all year.
So, keeps a lot of painters and carpenters busy repairing the damage. Go ahead, Sam. Tell me what's on our minds.
Well, Frank, we feel that this roadblock you got up during Helldorado Week's bad for the county.
Yeah, we want people to come here, not scare them away.
It looks bad. Gives the place a bad name.
So you think the roadblocks are bad, huh? Well, we can fix that.
How?
Drop Helldorado Week.
No, Frank. Helldorado Week's an institution here in Cochise County.
Sure, it's an institution. And every dime store gambler and cheap crook west of Kansas wants in.
Yeah, we got all kinds of people, Frank. Some bad ones, perhaps, but some good people, too. People that want to spend their money and have a good time.
Frank, they go home and brag about us. They love Helldorado Week, and they always will. How about it? Why don't you drop the roadblocks?
All right. If that's the way you want it, that's the way it'll be.
Now you're talking.
What do you think, Sam?
He'll do it. He knows a little innocent fun never hurt nobody.
I don't know why we had to come here in the first place.
Now, honey, just relax.
Oh, I won't be able to relax until we're 1,000 miles from Las Vegas.
I know what you mean.
Even then, we'll never be sure.
You sorry you married me?
You know I'm not. But I am scared. You are too, aren't you?
I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't. I've known other men who crossed that ex-boyfriend of yours. They usually kind of disappeared.
He swore he'd never let me go.
Well, we've got a good head start. He doesn't know where to look for us.
Oh, don't kid yourself. He has ways. If we could just keep going.
Now, look, we've got to have some money. We'll be here for a week, and then it's across the border to Mexico City. Okay, Mrs. Morrow?
these cars go through. No more roadblocks.
All right, let them through.
Everything under control, Sheriff? We're staying at the Copper Queen Hotel. Drop by, I'll buy you a drink.
Get his license. Yeah, his face looks familiar to me. I've seen him someplace before. When you get back to the office, call Nevada and get me a rundown on him.
All right, thanks.
Shall I deal you out, Mr. Johnson?
I wish you hadn't decided to change your name. I was just getting used to Morrell.
Deal me out. I should say not. And drop the mister. My name is Eddie.
Fine, Eddie. It's Stud.
Fine.
Better be. I'm out nearly 2,000 already.
Well, I gotta thank you, Sheriff. Slept like a baby. Of course, your jail ain't quite what we got down Texas way, but... Well, hi, y'all chickadees.
Now, just relax, Tex. Relax. What have they been up to?
Sheriff, they've been moving from bar to bar, jumping their tabs. Causing nothing but trouble wherever they go.
That's enough. That'll be about $50 bail, ladies.
Oh, now, Sheriff, hold on. That ain't no way to treat ladies in distress.
Lock them up.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Just hold the phone. Just hold the phone. $50 apiece, you say? I'll tell you what. There's 200. That's just in case they get in trouble again. Now, I'll tell you what. Why don't you and little old me go out and find ourselves a place to have some real fun?
Put the crew on a Christmas schedule. I'm tired of nursing a county that doesn't want to be nursed.
Okay. Here's an answer to that query on the Nevada license plate.
Eddie Morrell. I thought I'd seen him before.
Big-time gambler, isn't he?
Too big to be hanging around here.
Well, lots of loose money around Cochise County this week, Frank.
There's a lot more of it in Vegas. I'll be at the hotel if you need me, Harry.
All right.
Cards got to start coming my way pretty soon. Nobody can be that lucky all the time.
I prefer to call it skill, Mr. Briscoe. Pair of kings bet. Darlene, honey, see if you can find somebody to take the empty seat.
Quite a crowd in town.
Yeah, good week this week.
Well, I hope they all have a good time.
I think they will. Hi, Frank.
Hello, Ben. She registered here?
Yeah, suite 114, 115, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson.
Johnson, huh?
Mm-hmm.
14115.
Good evening. Sit down. Well, Sheriff, glad you dropped by.
Why are the cards falling, Sam?
Not my way. I'm out 6,000.
6,000? I thought you were a better poker player than that.
So did I.
You may be a very good poker player at the local lodge, but this is a different kind of game.
How is it different? I always heard that poker luck runs in cycles. We've been playing for hours now, and mine's been all bad.
You've had cards just like everybody else. You just haven't bet them well. If you'd like to drop out.
And leave you with the 6,000? Not a chance. Deal 'em.
What kind of a game are you playing here, Mr. Johnson?
Straight game, Sheriff. Would you like to check the deck?
No, I don't think that'll be necessary.
Then may we go on with the game?
Go right ahead. County's wide open. Poker game still on?
Yeah.
How's Sam making out?
He only quit about 20 minutes ago. Looked madder than a bobcat in a cactus patch.
Say anything?
Well, just that he'd be back. That's why I'm still up. We should stick around, just in case.
Just talking about you, Sam.
Get out of my way.
What's that for?
Nobody plays crooked poker with me. He's into me for $11,000. He's a crook. If you was any kind of a sheriff, you'd do something about it.
Pardon me. You think that game's crooked?
I may have $800. Johnson's level as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, thanks. That's all. I asked you to lay off. Now I'm telling you.
Who do you think you're talking to, Frank? Why, I as good as put you in your job.
You're not fooling with some simple cowhand. Johnson's real name's Eddie Morrell. He's from Vegas, a big-time gambler.
Well, I don't scare easy. I never did.
Now, you go on home. Go on.
You can't ride herd on him forever. Sooner or later, I'll get a crack at him.
Well, I hope you talk some sense into him.
That rough old bird, when he's that mad, he's trouble.
Well, maybe by the time he takes a walk around the block, he'll calm down.
Take more than a walk around the block to make him forget $11,000.
Well, thanks for sticking around. You want one for the road?
Okay.
Frank, I'm sorry you and Sam are sore at each other. I mean because we disagreed about Helldorado week.
Well, when it's all over, we'll find out who's right.
Sheriff!
Oh, fool. Well, if you didn't do it, Sam, what took you so long?
I told you, I rode out into open country and took a pot shot at some crows.
Sure. Can you prove you didn't potshot Morrell?
Frank, if we can't believe each other after all these years.
I'm doing my best, Sam.
I thought we were friends.
That's supposed to make it easy on me? You lost a lot of money, Sam. You bring back a gun and threaten the man. What am I supposed to think?
Once and for all, I didn't take a shot at your friend Johnson or Morrell or whatever his name is.
He's telling the truth. Slugs fired at the hotel were from a .38. Sam's old gun's a .44.
All right, Sam. Go on home.
I think you owe me an apology.
For what? Doing my job? Now, you go on home, Sam. And don't get any more poker games you can't afford.
Sit down, Morrell.
Thank you.
Wasn't Briscoe that shot at you, Morrell?
I could have told you that, Sheriff.
You should have. Could have saved a friendship. Now, who's after you?
It's a long story. You a good listener?
I've had a lot of experience.
As you know, I usually operate out of Vegas. The man I work for has more than a passing interest in Darlene.
She his girl?
In a manner of speaking.
Now, you're playing with dynamite, you know that.
I knew he'd be sore, but I didn't think he'd go this far. Can have all the dames he wants.
Looks to me like he wants this one. Who's the gun?
I don't know. Probably imported talent.
Now he's missed, maybe he'll quit.
Never. He's got the down payment in his pocket now. He'll get the rest when he delivers.
That's right. Strictly business.
Well, that kind of business doesn't go in Cochise County, Morrell. You're on a floater as of now. I suggest you get out of town.
This is Helldorado week, Sheriff. I'm a guest in your town. I haven't broken the law. You have quite a reputation. They say you're a very good man to have around in trouble. I've got trouble. I'm placing myself under your protection.
Suppose I don't protect you.
It's part of your job. I know how you feel about Cochise County. You're not about to let a murder take place here that'd hit the headlines in every newspaper in the country.
You've got it all figured out, haven't you, Morrell?
Playing the angles is my business. I place myself in your hands.
All right. Now get out of here.
Make it.
Spot you get into in this business with wise guys. What are you going to do? Oh, I don't know. Check everybody in town that looks suspicious, I guess. Try to keep that character in one piece till Heldorado's over.
Let's go to the room. Pair of queens, bet.
Eddie, let's get out of here. Please, let's not wait any longer.
3 days, and we're on our way.
Yeah, with the sheriff's escort. Where you going, Eddie?
Mexico, point south. When we get a stake, that is.
From where?
Bad poker players, like the old man over there.
From the amount of time you two spend together, you must be splitting the take.
Act your age, Sam. Sit down and have a drink.
I only drink with my friends. I come here to talk business.
What kind of business, Mr. Briscoe?
I think you cheated me, mister. I want my money back.
That isn't very nice. Also not true.
You ain't sweet-talking me out of nothing.
I don't have to, Mr. Briscoe. I also don't cheat. I happen to be a very good poker player. It's my business. You happen to be a very bad one. That's what P.T. Barnum meant. Is one of you born every minute?
Why, you... So, you picked your friend in this, huh? I helped put you into your job. I can help get you out just as easy.
That's what I call a fair-weather friend.
Come on, Eddie. You're going up to your room.
Now, look, Sam, maybe you're opening a can of beans.
Shut up, Ben. You haven't got the guts of a flea. Never did have.
You wanted to talk to me, Ben?
Oh, hi, Frank. Well, Sam's got something he wants to talk to you about.
What's that, Sam?
Corruption.
Oh? Where?
All over the county, I'll bet, but mostly right here.
Well, Frank, what Sam means...
I know what Sam means. Sam means he's lost $11,000 in an honest poker game, and I won't get it back for him.
Honest? Listen, there's a fox in the chicken coop someplace. First off, you don't want Helldorado week. And now that we got it, you team up with this sharper.
You know I don't make tie-ups, Sam.
Oh, no? Well, you chose your friends last night. Every time I turn around, or anybody else turns around, here's you and this Morrell closer than cows in a snowstorm. If it ain't you, it's one of your deputies. What kind of a deal did you make with him?
I don't make deals.
I find that hard to believe.
Now, wait a minute, fellas. There's no need of making a mountain out of this thing.
Shut up. This is between me and him.
No, it's not. You live out on the prairie with your ranch and your cows, and I have my hotel here in town. I need a lawman, a good one, and they don't come any better than Frank. Now, a family squabble is one thing, but there's sure no need of breaking up housekeeping over it.
Just a minute, Sam. I listen to you, now you listen. I'm going to tell you what kind of a mess you got yourself into. Morrell's a marked man. There's somebody in this town being paid to kill him.
Who is it, Frank? Do you know yet?
No, and I probably won't know unless the killer makes a move. I wonder what kind of a name this town would get if Morrell's gunned down in the street.
Well, why don't you throw him out of the county?
I can't. County's wide open. Morrell hasn't broken the law. That's what you wanted, Sam.
Yeah, maybe he's too good a friend of yours. Maybe that's the way you want it, now that you and Morrell are so close.
Is that what you believe?
Oh, of course not, Frank. And neither does Sam, only he's too all-fired stubborn to say it.
Sam?
Oh, no. You're right. You win.
All right. This is only one town. I'm sheriff of the county. This is what I intend doing. The moment that killer's caught, Helldorado week's over. Any objections? Okay. What happened to the game, Eddie?
I'm just sitting out a few hands.
How'd you like to get rid of the gun permanently? It's a long shot answer. You'll have to play it my way. Straight across the board.
You're on, Sheriff. Anything you say. No, honey, I'm getting tired of hearing footsteps behind me wherever we go.
All right, Sheriff.
It, involves Sam Briscoe, too.
You think Briscoe wants to help me?
He won't know. You just keep him out of the way when the fun starts.
You're the dealer.
Okay. Our gunman won't make a move as long as you're in your room or being tailed by me or one of my deputies. We gotta force this guy into a play.
I'm a sitting duck as it is.
Better than being a dead one. Now, here's what we'll do.
Mr. Briscoe,
Yeah?
may I talk to you for a moment, please?
Excuse me.
Whatever you got to say, say it.
Eddie is very upset about your accusing him of cheating.
He did cheat. And what's more, he's yellow. Sending a woman down here to do the talking for him. I didn't even fight back when I hit him.
Eddie would never hit anybody. He might hurt his hands. Gambler's like a fine musician. He has to watch his hands very carefully.
Well, he knows what I think. What's he going to do about it?
He wants to give you a chance to get your money back.
You mean he wants to take some more away from me in his own private room with his own private deck?
He'll play anywhere you like, even out here in the lobby.
Tell him to get out here and bring his cash money along with him.
Sam, you think you're doing the right thing? Maybe you ought to just write it off, huh?
Like I said, Ben, you ain't got the guts of a flea. Keep an eye on him, Ben. If Morrell here plays a straight game, I'll win it all back.
King bets, Mr. Briscoe.
I knew if I got you out in the open in my kind of a game, everything would be all right. No, I don't mean anything by that, son, but playing in that room of yours must have cramped my luck or something. Well, I haven't lost all night.
As I said, Mr. Briscoe, I prefer to call it skill.
Well, you don't need me anymore, Sam. I'm going to bed.
No, thanks, Ben, for watchdogging. I must have been wrong about this fella. There's nothing rigged about the way he's playing now.
What are you, the house dick or something? Just found a new pair of dice. My luck wasn't so good.
Losing makes you kind of nervous, son. I can see that. You want to fold? I hate to quit when I'm so far ahead.
No, no. Give me a chance to win some of this back.
Well, all right. Deal 'em up, then. Deal 'em up.
Oh! There was a man at the door pointing a gun at Eddie.
I'll let the deputy take care of it.
Drop that gun.
Drop it, Sheriff. Now walk.
Drop it! One little flutter out of you and it'll blow the head clear off of your backbone.
Get him out of here. Thanks. Now get out of my town.
Wait a minute. I let Briscoe win. You told me to rig the game until the gunman made his move. I was afraid he'd quit if he didn't win. He's won about every cent I've got.
I won back the 11,000 and another 1,000 to boot.
You figure it isn't worth it?
First time I rig a game in 15 years, and then I rig it against myself.
Give Mr. and Mrs. Morrell an escort to the county line. In any direction they choose.
I figure I'm about 1,000 ahead. Here, buy yourself a wedding present on Sam Briscoe. You sure got a lot of gumption, Missy.
Thanks, Sam. Come on, honey. See you, Sheriff.
Not too soon. Well, Sam, that's the end of Helldorado week. For a long time to come.
It hurts me to say this, but I think you're right. And you know something else? He was right, too. I'm a lousy poker player.
Howdy, boys. The shows you grew up with are right here. Wayback Machine 1. Classic TV and movies. Why don't you come up and watch us sometime? Better yet, subscribe now. You'll be glad that you did.